Welcome to another edition of Community Conversations. I am not Lloyd, and this is not
I
Lexi.
am not Lexi.
I'm Karen, and I am an adult programming librarian at LSC Tomball Community Library. And this is Susan, and she is a adult library specialist, and she's also the literacy coordinator. So today we're going to talk about what Susan does and some of the programs she's got going on for people who would need these types of programs. So Susan, what do you have going on?
Well, usually we have classes going on that help adults learn English, help adults improve their reading and writing, and study and prepare for the GED test, and also study and prepare for the citizenship test. And usually people will come into the library and fill out a registration form, and if they're taking ESL classes, they would then take a placement test, so I would know which class to place them in. And then also, if they sign up for our adult literacy help, then I would give them an assessment so that I can communicate with the tutor as to what areas they need help in. Then there were some students that we couldn't place in classes because the classes were at a time that they could attend, or there might be a transportation issue. So we've now created some online things to help. And one of those is I've created an account, a class, a group at a website called USA Learns. And on that site, there are lessons for people learning English, and there are also lessons to help with the citizenship test. And through the citizenship program, there's also some videos about how to avoid scams and frauds when you're applying for citizenship.
Okay, so let's show the little slide that shows all the classes that you have going on with
Mm-hmm.
the class numbers. So they just go to usalearns.org,
Org, yes.
and then they put in the code and the
Mhm.
of the class that they want, because there's certain, there's different
And
classes
they
that you
can,
have.
uh-huh. And if they don't know what level they want to start with, there is a placement test that they can take that will suggest a class for them to start with.
Oh, that's wonderful. And these classes are all free, and they can start it
Yes,
at
they're all
whenever they want, right? Okay, so
start at any time, do it when it's convenient for them, and they just need they do have to provide an email address to set
okay.
up,
All
but
right, so
that's it.
let's show that. Okay. So, Susan, besides the USA Learns, what else do you have going on?
Well, the other thing I've set up is a group in Google Classroom, and right now it's a list of resources, of online resources that you can use from home at any time. So there you'll find the information for usalearns.org, but you'll also find online resources for help with your GED test, other resources for the citizenship test, and help with literacy skills. And there's a section on how to get your Harris County Public Library card, and also the I Know card, which gives you access to all our databases. And one of those databases is Learning Express, which has a section about citizenship, and the other is Transparent Language, which has lessons on learning English and also citizenship. With Learning Express, you also have a section with practice GED tests, and also many of the professional exams like nurses need. There are free practice tests there also.
It's an amazing database. So,
Thank you.
how do you go to the Google Classroom?
You can search for Google Classroom, and then you'll look for Learning with Susan, and there's a code that will provide, and also I can email it out to people.
Oh, that's nice. And so
Mm-hmm.
I've written a little slide for everybody to see how to get in contact with you.
Mm-hmm.
Know that you're doing a Google Classroom with a ton of wonderful information. And I think it would be great if we can show people how to go step by step. So the first thing you
Okay.
would do is you'd go to your search bar and put in Google Classroom login. And then from there, you're going to see the Google Classroom, and you just click on that.
Mm-hmm.
And the very first time, there'll be like a little plus on the right hand side, and it'll say join a class, and you will put in the code that you can get from Susan. So just email her, let her know that you're interested, and she'll send you the Google Classroom code. And so from there, you will see Learning with Susan. Okay, Susan, talk us through this.
Well, the first thing is there is a welcome message. Just let me know if you need any help. And there's a link to my email right there at susan.howard@hcpl.net. But if at the top, now, and then if you keep scrolling, go ahead. Sorry. Scrolling, you see just a big list of everything I've posted. If you'd like to see it in a more organized way, if you'll click on where it says classwork, then it's organized by what you're looking for. So for example, if you don't have a library card yet, the top one is a link to how to get a library card. And this takes you to the I Know card. To get a library card in person, you'd come to your closest branch. And then the next two, Learning Express and Transparent Language, are online resources through hcpl.net that are free, but you do need a library card to set up an account with them. The next section is about ESL and GED, and there you'll find a link to the usalearns.org, and it would have all the codes for the classes and how to set up an account through them. They do ask for an email address, but that's the only personal information they get. The GCF Global is a wonderful site. It has
Oops, hold on.
lessons up above that. Sorry.
Wait, hold on one second. There we go.
GCF Global. And it has, like it says, offers a variety of subjects. They include lessons on help to learn English and practice for GED, citizenship, and there's also videos about basic computer skills and other ways to improve your skills for a workplace. And they're good for beginners, refreshers, things like that. The next section is the GED test prep.
Oh, that's
And they're
awesome.
both free sites that help you prepare for GED. They have practice tests. So you would go there, take a practice test, and see what areas you need to work on. And then you can study from there. And we at the library can help you find sources for certain subjects. Like if you're weak in algebra, then we can find a book or another online resource to help with algebra. And there are classes through the GCF website that have particular subjects. You can say, I need to refresh myself on math, and they start from addition and subtraction and go all the way up. But these two, the GED test prep sites, they are free sites. They have free practice tests, but they also have links to purchase study guides. But it's very clear on what's free and what you pay for. But I wanted to include those because they do have free practice tests, and that's important to practice.
That's awesome.
Another one with good career resources is Grow with Google. They have lots of webinars and things about how you can grow with Google, and they offer these webinars in both English and Spanish.
And those are by the Google trainers. They're awesome. They're a great
Yes.
resource. Wow, Susan, that's amazing.
And I will be adding to this, and just know that anything I put here, I've been through the website. I've made sure that the service is free. Some of them will require an email address just so you can set up an account, and that's to track your progress. So I love doing this, and I can see it being a very useful, I hope, a very useful resource for people.
That's really amazing, Susan. Very nice.
Thank you.
The Google Classroom looks like a really great resource. I think it'd be great. Let's show everyone how to go to transparent language from our website.
Okay,
All
sounds
right,
like a plan.
perfect. This is how you get onto the HCPL website. So first you would go to hcpl.net. All right,
Mhm.
Susan, take it from there.
Well, then you're going to scroll down till you see a golden box that says ebooks and online resources. And there's a blue button that has learn more. And you would click on that button.
Okay.
And it takes you to where, and then if you'll scroll down, and you'll see a section titled Research and Learn. It says looking for research databases, and it has a few of them right there, and all those are wonderful, but we need to click on See All, which brings us the research databases from A to Z. And we're looking for transparent language, so you click on the letter T, and then transparent language is toward the bottom of the page.
And these are some amazing databases as
All
well.
of these are wonderful, and feel free to explore whenever you're there. And then, so transparent language, and you would click on the blue button that says Go to Resource.
All right, and this is where you're at the sign up page. And at the sign up page, all you need is your library card, your student ID, or your INO card number.
Yes.
And then you just follow the prompts. It's going to ask you to set up and it's completely free, but
Yes.
you just answer the questions, set you up a little sign up, and then
Mhm.
you would log in.
And it keeps track of your progress, and there's wonderful videos that you learn from, and it's a great resource.
It really is. I love this database. Susan, those are some amazing resources that you've put together. So I think what'll be great is to put your information for everyone to see, and anyone that needs to contact you will be able to give you a shout out on your email, okay? So thank you
That'd be
so
great.
much for joining
You're
us in this
welcome.
community conversations. Thank you, Susan, so much.
You're welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.